Hey guys, thank you so much for over 10,000 subscribers. That's actually quite a lot of people, so I really do appreciate all the support. Now, we've seen Carlo's setup video, but it's now time for me to show you guys my setup, so let's get started. When you first walk in the room, you'll be greeted with this view, but we'll get back to that to a second. So first of all, this is my 2013 Retina MacBook Pro. Absolutely love this machine to death. The reason why I love it is because Apple optimized the software and the hardware. Though it's not really the world's most powerful computer, I can easily edit 4K video on this machine, no problem at all, due to Final Cut optimization. Yeah. So next to it is the Toshiba hard drive, 2TB to be more specific, USB 3.0, use it for backing up computers and putting my DJ operating system on there for the Hercules, just because the drivers mess with the original operating system on there. Anyway, got some Apple headphones, my glasses case, just some Adidas spray, deodorant, as well as some Next Ice White sort of perfume, not really perfume, you know, I can't really think of the name of it, you know what I'm saying. So we've got two plugs, an Apple plug and a Samsung plug, one for my Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge, which is, the whole video has been recorded with this device, by the way, just to let you know, and also the one for my iPad mini 2 Retina display, which I'll get back to later on. So here it's just toothbrushes, some stuff like an old camera, which I use for my very first YouTube video. Actually, no, not very first YouTube video, like basically the first YouTube video that I did with a decent camera, that makes sense. This is not on this channel, by the way. I got another channel. I can drop that in the description if I remember, but yeah, just some razors and stuff because I need to group myself. And a cheap smartwatch that came with my old iPhone 5S when I had it at the time. Quite cool, quite like the bundle. Also a mug from South Africa, so that's pretty cool. Now I do apologise about the noise that's coming from my gaming computer over there. It's kind of noisy. I do want to get some special fans, but you know, that's not the main priorities at the moment. So starting off from the right, we've got, this is my main camera. Although the quality of this isn't really that great, to be honest, that's why I tend not to use it now. I've got the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge because the quality destroys the quality of this, but it has got a long 50 times zoom, which is used for taking photos of the moon or long distance away, so that's really good. It's a great camera for photos, not so great for videos. On top is the microphone, which is compatible with the phone, but you know, I'm getting a Canon 70D some point soon, so that'd be pretty cool. It's on a Manfrotto tripod, which is a really good tripod actually. It's not really great for panning in my experience, but the build quality is quite good, and that's what Manfrotto is known for. I think that's how you pronounce it, pretty sure I did. So this is like a little mouse and keyboard all in one for my Android TV box, which is hidden, mainly used for like watching films off my NAS and stuff like that. I've also got a sound bar, which is designed to, well, was designed for the iMac, but I use it for my gaming computer and the Chromecast, which is also hidden, but really good sound quality in my opinion. It's got quite a decent bass to it, believe it or not. Also, it's like clip-on microphone, which probably worth £1. Came with an audio recorder that somehow broke. Oh yeah. So moving on, we got two displays. They both look the same, but one 3D, one isn't. One's IPS. That's kind of IPS backlit, but it isn't. It kind of is, but it's mostly LCD. That makes sense. You can notice a bit of a difference between in the quality of both of them. Really good display. The reason why I got a second display to increase productivity, although this computer is mainly designed for gaming, but I was doing 3D graphics. Also slightly smaller, but they both look the same as you see them, more or less. Really good. I love LG in terms of monitors. They make really good monitors in my opinion, and TVs. Also got a Rocat Cobra Plus mouse, with the, what's it called, Corsair K30 keyboard. I believe it's K30. Pretty sure it is, 110% positive. Also got an elephant, actually hand carved elephant from South Africa. Awesome, really good. Now this computer is, well, I think it's one hell of a beast. It's not the beastiest of the beast, if that makes sense. And my phone decided to randomly stop recording because it stops every 5 minutes. So basically inside this computer is a, you know what, I'll drop the specifications of this computer in the description because I can't think of them off the top of my head, but you can see two Samsung Evo 840 SSDs. Awesome computer, got water cooling, Corsair H55 thing, yeah. And yeah, so I built that myself, running Windows 10. I don't know if I like Windows 10, if I'm going to be honest. I do experience some problems with it, but it gets the job done. That's all what matters, to be honest. So here's my NAS, and basically it is, just in case you're interested, I don't know if you can see that, but it says the Synology DS213J Plus. No, not the Plus, just DS213J. Really good NAS, lifesaver for storing work, and I need to access it and from outside the network. And basically it's got 5 terabyte inside of it. Never used up 5 terabyte. No, not what you think it is. For your dirty minded people, but absolutely in love with this, and I basically don't know what I'd do without it. Here's my Blue Snowball Ice microphone. I know these audio freaks out there hate Blue Snowball, but I think it works. You know, it works totally fine for me. Use it for the weekly podcast also, so yeah, keep tuned for a podcast every Sunday night. Not, when I say podcast, I don't really mean talking. It's a bit like music sort of mixes, that sort of thing. I'll put a link for it. I'll put the website in the description, or if I forget, then visit candy-record.com, and then you'll find the podcast on there. So you've got the pop filter just to, you know, stop the spitting, well, not spitting, blowing in the microphone, you know, that horrible wind sound. So here is my 2011 21.5 inch iMac. Awesome computer. I can also edit 4K video on here thanks to Apple's optimization, even though it's got a terrible graphic card. To be more specific, it's AMD Radeon something. Got 512 megabyte of RAM on it. Not the RAM, but the VRAM on the graphic card, that makes sense. I'll put the specification for that in description. Also got my 2000, no, ignore the 2000, got my iPad mini 2 Retina display. 16GB. It's mainly used for taking notes at college and stuff like that, but you know, it can be used for other things. Also, when I want to do some emails and stuff, but I can't take my laptop with it, like in a space where I can't really use the laptop, that makes sense. That also works fine. This is not a camera lens, that's just a mug. It's like a like flask thing. Yeah, that looks like a camera lens. That's quite cool. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. Also, I've got my chair here as well. It's quite a basic chair, but you know, it gets the job done. I'm happy with it, you know. And also have got a cupboard here, like a walk-in wardrobe. I don't really want to show you guys inside of that because it is quite a bit messy, but if you have enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you thumbs it up, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next video.